Welcome to Learning Point students. So today again we are going to continue with our chapter 2, that is forms of business organization, with a particular topic regarding partnership, that is types of partnership. I hope the previous video which I have made regarding the partnership meaning, its advantages, its disadvantages, I hope you all have understood it in a better way. So moving on with the first slide regarding the types of partnership. So students, now in this slide we are going to discuss about the types of partnership. So here partnership has been bifurcated on the basis of two types. First on the basis of duration and second on the basis of liability. So firstly, on the basis of duration, there are two types of partnership: partnership at will and particular partnership. Same with the basis of liability, there are two types of partnership: partnership with limited liability and partnership with unlimited liability. So moving on with the first type of partnership on the basis of duration, that is partnership at will. So students, now talking about the particular partnership, that is partnership at will, firstly we will be discussing about its meaning. That is, this type of partnership exists at the will of the partners. It can continue as long as the partners want and is terminated when any partner gives a notice of withdrawal from the partnership to the firm. So basically it states that this type of partnership is totally based on the partner's will, partner's wish, partner's wants. Whenever the partners want to start a particular partnership, they can easily start it, and whenever they want to terminate it, they can easily shut down that partnership without any legal consequences, because this type of partnership is totally based on their will. Okay, so if I talk about the particular single individual or the single partner who do not want to continue with the particular partnership, so he or she can easily withdraw from that particular partnership by giving a notice to the firm that he or she does not want to continue with the partnership because of the many reasons, that he or she thinks that the particular partnership will not grow in the future period or will not expand with the good results in the future period. So he or she can easily withdraw from that partnership by giving a notice, and that partnership at will come to a end. Okay, so this is known as the partnership at will. So taking an example, if two individuals decided to start a business together but do not specify how long they will operate, their partnership is considered at will. So in this example they are stating that, like, two individuals, there are two partners who have recently decided that they will start a business together without any specification that how long they will operate, without any specification regarding the duration of the partnership firm, that how long the partnership firm will continue. So that type of partnership will be known as the partnership at will, because at their will, at their want, they are starting their business together. So at their will only they will be closing their partnership in the future period of time. So I think कि आपको समझ आया होगा कि partnership at will क्या होता है. So let's continue with the other type of partnership in the next slide. So here students, we will be talking about the particular partnership. Its basically name is stating its overall meaning, that this type of partnership is being for a particular period, is being for particular purpose, and whenever that particular purpose or the time duration get expired or gets completed, that particular partnership also comes to an end. So let's talk about its meaning first. That partnership formed for the accomplishment of a particular project, say construction of a building or an activity to be carried on for specified time period, is called particular partnership. It dissolves automatically when the purpose for which it was formed is fulfilled or when the time duration expired. So here it is basically talking about the particular project. Let's taking an example that two companies joining for a one time project like building a shopping mall, and it is for a particular 5 years period, and the particular shopping mall has been completed after the particular 5 years. So now that particular partnership has been started for a 5-year project, and now that project has been completed after 5 years, so that now particular partnership will come to an end, because that type of partnership has been started for a particular purpose, and whenever that purpose gets completed, that particular partnership also comes to an end. And now taking other example, that if that particular shopping mall has not been completed after the 5 years for within the time duration, so now what will happen, that particular partnership also comes to an end. Even the terms and conditions if have not been revised by the particular contractor, अगर terms and conditions revise नहीं हुई है कि हाँ ये जो हमारा पीरियड है ये कंटिन्यू होगा, तो जो वो पार्टनरशिप एस्टैब्लिश की गई है तो वो हमारी एंड में हो जाएगी. बट अगर वो हमारी टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन रिवाइज की गई है बाय द पर्टिकुलर कॉन्ट्रैक्टर कि ये टाइम ड्यूरेशन कंटिन्यू होगा फॉर अदर पीरियड अदर फ्यूचर ईयर्स ऑल्सो, देन दिस टाइप ऑफ पार्टनरशिप विल गोइंग टू कंटिन्यू टिल द पर्पस हैज़ नॉट बिन completed. So I think कि आपको ये particular partnership समझ में आया होगा that this type of partnership is for a particular period or for particular purpose. So now continuing with the third type of partnership, that is with the on the basis of the liability. So now students, talking about the journal partnership, basically this is on the basis of the liability. There are two types of partnership on the basis of liability, that is journal partnership which is on the basis of unlimited liability and the other limited liability partnership. So now in this slide we are going to talk about the journal partnership. Firstly, we will be going to read its meaning, that in journal partnership the liability of the partners is unlimited and joint. The partners enjoy the right to participate in the management of the firm and their acts are binding on each other as well as on the firm. Registration of the firm is optional. The existence of the firm is affected by the death, by the insolvency and by the retirement of the partners. It is basically students simply as a partnership. जैसे normal partnership होती है वैसे ही हमारी journal partnership भी है. जैसे हम नॉर्मल पार्टनरशिप में पढ़ते आ रहे हैं दैट द लाइबिलिटी ऑफ द पार्टनर्स आर अनलिमिटेड. अनलिमिटेड मीन्स दैट इफ द पर्टिकुलर बिजनेस is not getting particular sufficient funds from its activities or from its operations and to pay off the particular liabilities towards the outsiders or to pay off its debts, then the particular partners are responsible to pay their personal assets or to give their personal assets to the particular business to overcome their liabilities or to overcome the business liabilities. So here the partners enjoy the equal right to participate in the management of the firm, to participate in the decision making of the firm, and all partners are binding on each other as well as on the firm. In any case अगर कोई partner गलती कर देता है, so the other partners, other remaining partners will be responsible for the act of that particular partner because they are binding on each other. ठीक है. Then in journal partnership, like we have already discussed in the normal partnership, that the registration of the firm is optional. It is not compulsory for the partnership to be registered under the Indian Partnership Act 1932. Same with the journal partnership also, that the registration of the firm is optional, but yet it is advisable to get registered under the Indian Partnership Act 1932 to be act as a legal in the court. So the existence of the firm is affected by the death, insolvency or the retirement of the partners. Yes, if any partners gets insolvent or if any partners gets mentally unstable or if any partners gets retired, the particular partnership which has been started by the partners comes to an end, or we can say that the remaining partners can further start their new partnership with the new partnership agreement without the old partner. ठीक है. So this is known as the journal partnership. It is basically same as the normal partnership जो हम अभी तक पढ़ते आ रहे हैं, कुछ भी इसमें फ़र्क नहीं है. The next type of partnership, that is the limited liability partnership, is being different from this type of journal partnership. So now moving on with the next type of partnership. So now students, talking about the most important type of partnership, that is limited liability partnership, which comes under the Limited Liability Partnership Act 2008 and is basically different from all the other type of partnerships which we have discussed till now, because it is a combination of the normal partnership with the unlimited liability and with the limited liability partnership. So now firstly हम इसका मीनिंग पढ़ेंगे कि ये limited liability partnership होती क्या है. In limited partnership, the liability of at least one partner is unlimited, whereas the rest may have a limited liability. Such a partnership does not get terminated with the death, with the lunacy or insolvency or the retirement of the limited partners. The limited partners do not enjoy the right of management and their acts do not bind the firm or the other partners. Registration of such partnership is compulsory. Firstly, registration इसकी compulsory होती है under the LLP, that is the Limited Liability Partnership Act 2008, and there are two types of partners. First is partner with the unlimited liability, there is only single partner who is with the unlimited liability, and the other partners are the partners with a limited liability who are not enjoying any right to be act as a particular agent in the partnership, or they are not enjoying the rights of taking the decisions or involving in the management activities of the partnership, because because their personal assets are not at risk to pay the debts of the particular partnership. Because the particular partner who is bearing the unlimited liability, his personal assets are at risk to pay the debts of the particular partnership, so that person is enjoying all the rights to take the decisions. That person with the particular unlimited liability can be act as an agent for the particular partnership. That particular person will take the decisions because he is bearing the unlimited liability, not they are bearing the unlimited liability. The other remaining partners are bearing the limited liability, which is limited to their capital they have contributed, so their personal assets are not at risk. The particular partner who is bearing the unlimited liability, his personal assets are at risk to pay the debts of the particular partnership. So in that case, he will be enjoying all the rights of the partnership. Not all the other partners who are bearing the limited partnership will be enjoying the other rights of the partnership, because they are not basically binding on the firm, or their acts are not basically binding on the firm or on the other partner who are enjoying the unlimited liability. So in this type of partnership, registration is compulsory under the LLP Act 2008, because this type of partnership has to be represented legally in the court or in the outside society. ठीक है. So I hope ये आपको पूरा जो partnership का जो bifurcation है, that is on the basis of the, we can say, duration and on the basis of the liability, आपको better understand हो गया होगा कि ये होता क्या है. So now in next videos we will be continuing about the different type of partners, that is the active partner, sleeping partner, dormant partner, etc., and the other type of particular topics that are being related to the partnership. So till then, all the best students, and रिवीजन कंटिन्यू रखना इस चैप्टर की, बिकॉज ये जो चैप्टर है ये काफ़ी लंबा चैप्टर है. सो आपको इसकी रिवीजन जो है वो कंटिन्यूइंग बेसिस पे रखनी पड़ेगी. ठीक है. थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स.